In Lesson 5, we start with several very short exercises and continuing to expand our skills with the pen tool. Even though these were very short exercises, each one of them had something that I thought was worth talking about. So if you'll start with the L5 Start 01, we're going to be using the pen tool quite a bit. This one you merely start by clicking on the anchor squares, and that creates our zigzag. To deselect, you can select, click away from it somewhere. Now what we want to do at this point is to be able to delete one of these lines. Maybe you've changed your mind. So if I go back to the pen tool, go to the direct select and click on one of the line sections and then hit your cut, and you'll notice it just cut that one section of the line. Now if we go back to the pen tool, when you get on top of that one, instead of having the X like it usually does, there's a little slash showing that that one was cut. So click on that one again. When you get to this end and get over it, there's a little circle that appears. So if I click on it, it will reconnect. All right, that's all for that one. You can either save it or just show them all to me in just a minute. So open the one that says L5 Start 02. Another very simple one. This one, it's wanting you to draw the lines by using the Shift key. So if I click on the first one, hold the Shift key down and click on these second points, it just helps you to make a totally straight line. Now open LStart 03. LStart 03 is going to give us a few more challenges. When you find your circle there, we've done some practicing with this already, but when you click on the bottom of the half circle, you draw up to give you the right line point so that when you do this second one, you can make it pretty straight. If you hold your Shift key down, that helps to make it a little straighter, and don't go off crazy like I did. The exercise at the bottom, I'm going to let you just stop the tape and continue on. You're going to start obviously on the end. Drag up on the first one. The second one you'll click and drag down. The third one you're clicking and dragging up, and so on, to try to create perfectly formed circles. And then open the one that says LStart 04. This one is a little trickier. I'm going to blow this up a little bit. So when we get our pen tool, you'll click on this first one and drag it up some. Hold the Shift key down to click on this second one to drag it up. These are getting a little trickier. I'm going to undo that one. Now I'm going to hold the Alt key down when I click on this second one. That was the Shift key. Now I'm going to hover over that point with the Alt key, and you'll notice it turns into a point, and it's going to give me that warning box that I need to definitely hit right on there. And this is just going to give me some extra points to work with to try to get this completely straight. I'm going to let you finish that one. As you can see, I'm doing a terrible job of it. The section B on this exercise is a little trickier because of these straight lines in here. You are going to click on the first one and drag up. So I guess I better get my pen tool. Drag on the second one, holding the Shift key down, and drag. But the problem is, if you just click over here, you're going to end up with a circle. And you can't just Shift click at this point because it will be a circle. That's what it happens if you Shift click. So what you need to do is to go back to this point and click on it to release it. And then you can do a Shift click to the next one. So continue that process to complete this exercise. Once you've done this one, that will be all of the short ones at the beginning, and then we will move to another larger exercise.